David and Alicia for this amazing event. Thank you everybody for coming out tonight. It's so beautiful to see you all. Special shout out to everybody that I recognize from Chabad of Calabasas. But God bless you all. When something happens to the Jewish people, we look to the Torah for how to respond. And in particular, we look to the weekly Torah portion, Parshat HaShavua. And this week's Parsha is Bereshit, the first Parsha in the Torah. The story of creation, the story of Adam and Eve, and the story of the first time in history that an innocent man was killed, and he was killed by his own brother. The Medrash tells us that Cain killed Abel. Cain killed Hevel because Cain was protesting the violation of his land and claiming that Hevel had violated his land, his sacred land. And he chased after Hevel. And he attacked him. And Hevel overpowered him. This is what it says in the Medrash. Hevel overpowered him. And when Cain saw that he is losing, he looked up to Hevel with sad eyes and he said, "But you are my brother. Don't hurt me." And Hevel said, "You're right." And he let him go. And Cain jumped up and killed Hevel. And God came to Cain and said, "What have you done? The blood of your brother cries out from the ground. Woe to your brother who is so kind and let you go. And now you've killed him." And the truth is that Hevel, the victim, could be forgiven for letting Cain go because there had never in history been a murder. And Hevel didn't know that Cain had that in him. But it feels almost like it happens over and over and over again. That Hevel lets Cain go and then Cain kills Hevel. Enough already. Enough already. How much longer will we allow people to kill us? And even if one day when there is peace, we will find it in our hearts to forgive them for killing us, but how will we ever forgive them for forcing us to kill them? For forcing us to send our children to kill others in defense of our land and our people? Our hearts are broken, but our spirits must be strong. Our brothers and sisters are on the battlefield, on the front, and they don't have the luxury of falling into being demoralized and depressed. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, neither do we. We are also on the front lines. Look at the security. Look at how the captain brought out the sheriff's department. We are on the front lines here tonight. And if we are, then we also do not have the luxury of being demoralized, depressed, down. We cannot kvetch any longer. We are at war. The soldiers will fight with weapons, but we will fight with traditional Jewish power, which is Torah and mitzvot and light and a love of life. And we must fight with what we have. Therefore, go dust off your tefillin and put them on. And if you tell me that you don't usually put on tefillin, well, these kind of things don't usually happen. We need to do the unusual. They want to make tomorrow a day of rage. Let every Jewish woman and girl tomorrow light the Shabbat candles in a rage of light. tomorrow. And the nation and the people that obsess over death will eventually, inevitably, they will kill each other and they will destroy themselves. And the nation that obsesses over life will live forever. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai.